day 3 was the penultimate day of racing. It started with a northerly breeze which eventually swung to the southwest. Indeed, the fleet seemed quite hesitant to launch, but they were awarded with some fantastic conditions. There was definitely some speed advantage to be had, as gone was the flat water, and instead we have waves and even a little bit of swell. After the current change, the beats got longer and longer and the downwind shorter, but there were great big rides to had downwind. Going into the final day, we're going to have 2 or 3 races, again in a southwesterly, but much lighter conditions are expected. More to come here at Westernport Yacht Club. So it's a pretty hard day in the office. There's lots of smiles in the boat park, but a lot of tired faces too. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, my name is Vaimoi Ripley. I am from Samoa and I'm here sailing at the Australian Master Nationals.
So you're just learning to be an old person. You're an apprentice master, and also you did your first Olympic Games last year. So first of all, tell us about that.
Yes, I was privileged enough to represent Samoa as the first female in the ILCA 6 division. The Masters of Australia, probably all the sailors here in the boat park have seen me progress throughout the years leading up to the Games. So one of the great grandmasters here, Jeff Loosemore, is one of the mini master sailors who took me under his wing and
a bit of a mentor.
Yes, he is a bit of a mentor, and pretty much everyone here in the boat park actually I've exchanged a few words with on the race course over the years.
And people probably can't see from the background here because we're a bit sheltered, but it was a pretty hard day today, southwesterly, waves, wind. What was your thoughts on the racing?
Yeah, it was a bit different from yesterday when we had the northerly and a bit more of the swell coming through the south, through the heads, and more big waves. Yeah, I saw you go out on the right, John. So you went out on the right a bit with that tide turning as well in the afternoon.
Well, the final race, I just had a bit of a poor start, got lee bowed and didn't have any choice, but boat speed makes you look like a tactical genius. I really enjoyed the conditions today. Yesterday I felt I got a bit cooked, and we've got one more day all to play for. Tomorrow, I guess, similar wind direction, a bit lighter. What do you think?
Yeah, that'll be our final day. Also, I just want to give some background info for our viewers. Is that John, you were one of my coach as well in the Emerging Nations program in The Hague, and we also have a lot of your books back in Samoa, and Lily as well, your wife. So yeah, it's good to see you back again in Australia.
I'm glad somebody's reading the books, but it's always hard if you write a book about something and don't do this and then you make that mistake. It rubs something in your face. I did a few overstanding ley lines and all the rest of it. Still pretty early on in 2025. I know it's coming towards the end of the summer in Australia, but what have you got planned this year?
I'm just going to stay local, do the Australian Derby as such. So I'm just making the most of the Australian competition, and being amongst the masters, I get a lot of knowledge and a lot of diamonds in the rough here. Everyone's full of wisdom and tips and tricks. So yeah, make the most of it.
Brilliant. Yep, that's a very good attitude. Make the most of it, and I've got to say, it's been a fantastic fleet. So thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, John. See you on the race course.
See you tomorrow.